Guys, it's Amanda, and this is, what is it, Random Week? Previously, Jen has done her video, and I was like freaking out while she was doing it because I didn't know anything about it. And so, yeah, so what I'm gonna do is weird experiences with Jen, like weird memories and stuff. And so I hope I don't take forever because I have a lot. So what happened was, like, I had taken Jen to our first like soccer tournament together, and I was her ride there. I don't know why I'm playing with my pigtails. Okay, don't make fun of me. So we are, it's like up north from where we live, and so we're in like this really like cheapy hotel, or was it like a motel?
But that wasn't my first tournament. It was my first travel away.
Yeah, like the first time we took her somewhere and we stayed there. It was like an hour away, but still, like, we didn't want to, like, keep driving over there. And so she was trying to explain something from America's Funniest Home Videos, right? I think so.
I have no idea.
And so she's like, oh yeah, and this kid went like this and hit his eye. I'm like, and I wasn't paying attention, I think, or something, because I think you had to do it twice. So I look over, I was like, what? And she's like, because he went like this. And she's like, ow! And my mom's like, Amanda! Why'd you hit Jennifer in the eye? And she's like, oh, it wasn't her, it was me.
Your mom thought you slapped me.
Yeah, she thought I slapped her, and like obviously I wouldn't slap Jen. But then like she's like, oh, it's okay. I slapped myself in the eye, and so mom's like, oh, okay. Like, thanks for apologizing, Mom. Like she ever does. I have 3 from Disneyland when I took her first time. So the first one is at Autotopia, which is like my favorite ride in Disneyland, and Jen was really short back then. And so I was like, I want to go on my own car. And my mom's like, okay, Jen, do you want to go in your own car? She's like, sure. Because she like wouldn't tell us her opinion. And so she goes in her own car, and like it's like in the same lane. And like they're on a rail, so you can't like really pass anyone. So I go, and I make it like around, and I'm back. And I'm standing up like on the bridge over. And so I'm waiting on my mom, I'm like, where's Jen? Literally 15 minutes later, she finally comes, and she's like this. She's like trying to reach a pedal, she's like, and there's like a line of cars behind her because she was so short. And then like there was another one, and Jen didn't like to tell her if she was like cold or something. And I'll tell you like another one that involves that. And so we were on the Matterhorn, and I had like, and I still kind of have this fear. I just hate loud noises, so I would plug my ears. And so we were on the Matterhorn, and it was like super loud, so I was going like this. And so I had like my brand new shirt on from like one of the rides, and that's another story that I'll tell after this one. And so my ear starts bleeding like out of the earring hole. I don't know how that happens. And so then we go to the bathroom, and so I gotta clean up my ear. We go into there. You're like, Amanda. I'm like, what? I hurt myself. I was like, how? And she like shows me her entire spine is like bruised up. Because we're both like really skinny. And so we're really bony. And like you can automatically like feel our like spine. And like it's all bruised up. Because she wouldn't tell me that I needed to hold on to her. So she wouldn't go. So like I was saying that I had like a new shirt on, and I bled onto that. So that shirt was from... It's kind of like tubing. It's like giant tubing.
It's like a river thing.
It's like river rafting.
Yeah. You're in, like,
it's like something rafts. White water rafts, I think. It's something like that. And it's in California Adventure. And so we were on that. I think it was just me, you, and my mom.
And there was other people.
There was other people there?
Yeah, because I remember you would step on their toes, and your mom would get mad at you.
Oh yeah, I felt bad. But I wanted to keep my feet dry, so I was like, come on. So, my mom is kind of bigger, and like, we were both really small, but she was the smallest, so we're like, okay, we need to put Jen in between us.
Well, also because I was sick.
Oh yeah, and Jen like always gets sick. Jen, we put her in the middle, and so it's like empty seat, me, Jen, and then my mom. And then it's like the other side is like the 4 other people we don't know who. And so like we're going on like the big drop, and so we go with our backs to the water, which makes you get splashed on. So this is what happened. The other people didn't get wet, and they have ponchos. My mom gets soaked to the underwear. I get half soaked, and Jen doesn't even get a drop on her. I'm like, how does that happen? So she had like the safety pin in like her pants or something, right? Because they were like too big. And she...
It was open.
What, you didn't remember or something?
I didn't remember it was there, and it was open.
Yeah, it was open, so obviously it's gotta be sharp. And so like, what, while you were taking down your pants to go pee, it
Yeah.
sliced her leg. And she's like, Amanda, I'm like, what? She's like, I got cut. I was like, how? And so like, we go out, and she has like this big ol' slash right here.
It was like my entire thigh.
Yeah. Oh, we were going to San Francisco because like that's when like we became best friends. We were like, oh, let's go to San Francisco. And I was like, oh, we should bring Jen. And so like that was like the first time we actually went somewhere together, and it wasn't including soccer. So we went up to San Francisco. We're going up to San Francisco, and it's like a long ways from here. Like what? Like 2? Nah, it's farther than San Diego. No, it's like as far as San Diego. So it's like a 4-hour drive.
5 hours.
And like we kept like taking detours to go places, and so we're in the car, and I was getting kind of cold, and so obviously I speak up. I'm like, Mom, I'm getting kind of cold. Can you turn off the air conditioning? She's like, okay, ask Jen if she's cold. I'm like, Jen, are you cold? She's like, I don't know. And like she always does this. I was like, let me try something, Mom. Jen, are you hungry? I don't know. Every time I tell someone this, I'm like, this is what happens. Jen, are you hungry? I don't know. Are you cold? I don't know. Are you sleepy? I don't know. What do you want to eat? I don't know. Oh yeah, there's like random pools right here. There's that. What else? Yeah, so my neighbor that I used to be like really good friends with, I'm not friends with him very much anymore. Anyways, he was riding his bike, and I saw him coming from behind us, and we were like walking home, and I noticed, so I step aside, and so like this is a sidewalk, and so like this is me and this is Jen, so I like kind of step aside to like the far side, and Jen like just keeps walking, and I don't know what he was doing, but he wasn't paying attention, and so this is Jen, and then here comes the bike, and he goes, pfft, and so she doesn't fall over, but the bike does.
It ran over. Don't you remember? I got like a bruise here, and it looked like I had stitches.
Oh yeah. Okay. So this is my last
I
story.
like how all these stories is about me getting hurt.
Or like you doing something stupid. Okay, so Jen, like we are going to like my old preschool, which is like kind of like a elementary / preschool place. It has like several different like schools there, and so it's like a block away or 2, and so like we were riding our bikes there. And so, like, this is, like, the playground area and, like, the blacktop, and then there's, like, a little hill going down, and then there's, like, a bridge, and then there's, like, another part that's, like, a sidewalk right here, but then there's, like, a hill down here where you're not supposed to go because you'll fall. And so I'm still up on the blacktop, and so Jen goes down the hill and over the bridge, and I guess, like, while she was on the sidewalk over here, she lost control and fell down the hill. And so I'm coming, and I'm already over the bridge, and she's walking up the hill. I'm like, what happened? And she's like, I fell down the hill. I was like, how? She's like, I don't know. I lost control, and I just went whoosh. Like, comment, subscribe, and share. And as Jen previously had said, links for everything will be on her video. And comment below like more ideas for like themes and stuff, and I will see you either next week or I will see you tomorrow on 2 Secrets. So yeah, my hair is buzzing. Okay, so peace out, Girl Scout.